The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10, looking to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has a big strike to Addison. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And goes to the hurry up here.
Makes it third and 4.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson on third down. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 20
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Man in motion out of the slot. Takes the 2nd down snap. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Raiders 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
DC.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First play is going to be again to Jency. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Working quickly here.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Raider first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. Genty from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40.
A gain of 16.
Throwing now on first down.
First down,
Ridley makes the grab downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after.
for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Raider first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Back at the 42.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Vacates quickly left side. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
42-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings. Go.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Win it. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up from inside the 1. Here's first and goal.
Go get him. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. 18
Mitchell goes up and over for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 21. Tiger Luke to kick
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Hey, report.
Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
12 yards. It's second down.
He's going to throw it. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
And the Ravens first down.
To throw here on first down. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Baltimore.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set, first and 10. Throwing it again here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 17-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 9-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And will only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
Now Jackson on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. First down. Here's Lamar. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Las Vegas, first down.
Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Ravens 31, Raiders 27.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Still going inside the 35. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's now 3rd and 12.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Raider.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it to the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Buys time, rolling right. He runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
Don't worry.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stop them.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Dropping back to throw. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Is Darian Porter in on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
Raiders 33.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Completed right side to Addison. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Another one to Addison. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Jackson yet again. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5.
45. Raiders 40.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision.
And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
52. Raiders 40. Tyler Luke to kick off for
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
DC ready?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Escapes the pocket. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. And the Raider 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson rolling left, buying some time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson now on 3rd. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Jackson's going to throw again. Connecting on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slams the lead down to 4.
52. Raiders 48.
They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Pass play coming here. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, 70 Lion. Hey, smash.
Hey, tackle ball.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street.
Slot man motioned over. They'll run. This is Mitchell. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Ravens holding a 4-point lead. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He gets 6 on that play. That's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
70 Lion.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Here's Mitchell. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Mitchell again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal. He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
On the set.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Ready? Bravo 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Ravens.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's his favorite target again here. This is Addison. And he got the first. Clock stops at 23 seconds to play. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there.